Vehicle accident and you need some repairs? Is your paint chipping? Or you just need a new paint job? Do you need a windshield replaced or repaired? Then guess what? Call Martys Body and Glass Shop. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Martys is here for you. This family-owned, customer-friendly Christian business always put God first and lives by the scriptures, John 3:16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Marty and his group of certified paint, body, and glass workers has a combined 30 years of experience, and they know what it takes to get the job done. So call Martys today at 870-352-2443. After hours emergency number is 870-820-1288. And you can also find them on Facebook. So call Martys today and let them help get your vehicle back on the road. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Tita Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Tita Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Tita Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They're just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.titamotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Tita. Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckeys Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckeys and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckeys also offers towing services. So give Stuckeys a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckeys' motto is, get them in and get them out. Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much, much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. Are you ready to get started in the healthcare field and you would like to take the Certified Nursing Assistant class to get certification? If so, contact the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas. They are now accepting applications for a free CNA class, yes, free, with a guaranteed job. If you would like more information, contact Marlena Garrett at 870-325-6202. Come and be a part of a team that cares about their elders. It's summertime, and what do we like to do when it's summertime? We like to ride around in a clean ride. So, hey, reach out to the King. That's right, King Detail here in Fordyce, Arkansas. He's located at 807 West 4th Street across from Matt Butcher's. Guys, reach out to King Detail to get your car washed, waxed, buffed, shampooed, or heat tint windows. That's right, guys. To protect your interior, guys, get your car windows tinted. And guys, he also does steam washings. So, if you want your car clean, please take it to the King at King Detail, located at 807 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That number again is 870-885-0452. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas has opened a new cottage. Yes, the Hartley Cottage. The Hartley Cottage will provide both inpatient and outpatient services to those who need physical, occupational, or speech therapy. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills has offered inpatient rehab to home services since opening in 2010. But the number of inpatient therapy clients they could accept was dependent on the bed space was available among the facility's 6 long-term care cottages. This newest cottage is being set aside for inpatient therapy patients and has a therapy gym attached to it. This therapy gym will also be available for outpatient therapy as well. The residential side of this new facility basically matches the same layout as the other 6 long-term care cottages. It includes a common area, a community kitchen, and a dining table large enough to seat all those who are staying in the cottage. There are 12 bedrooms in the new cottage, with 4 of those rooms being large enough for a second bed that would increase the capacity to 16. The large bedrooms could also be used to house a husband and a wife needing therapy at the same time. The adjoining therapy gym has the equipment used for therapy, as well as a nurse area and a private consultation room. There is also a household kitchen set up inside the gym with a bathroom that is set up like what would typically be found in a home. Their goal of the therapy sessions is to get patients back to the point they will be able to carry out their day-to-day activities to live at home. Therapy patients could require inpatient services for up to 90 days. For more information, call the Greenhouse Cottages of the Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas at 870-325-6202. That's 870-325-6202. Family, community, and friends, mixed with some hometown pride. That's what's important to Shauna May. Placing Dallas County first is what's important. So come November, get to the polls and vote Shauna May, Dallas County Tax Collector. A new vision and a new direction. A vote for her is a vote for you. Attention Dallas County residents. Chris Stanfield is running for Dallas County Judge. If you're looking for an individual who cares about their community in their county, come November 2022, get to the polls and vote Chris Stanfield for your Dallas County Judge. Ad paid for by Chris Stanfield. Are you looking for some good, delicious, home-cooked soul food? Well, guess what? I know just a place. Stop by 415 North Edgar Street in Fordyce, Arkansas and visit Legends Cafe. They're open Tuesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. And guess what? They serve breakfast. Good soul food is hard to find, but at Legends Cafe, I guarantee you that your favorite dish will be on the menu. Favorites like greens and cornbread, ribs, spaghetti, candy yams, fried chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, pig's feet, macaroni and cheese, fried fish, and the list goes on and on. So remember, if you're in Fordyce, Arkansas, and you're looking for a great soul food meal that will make your day, stop by and visit Legends Cafe. To place an order, call 870-352-2041. That's 870-352-2041. All right, guys, remember, there's a meet and greet here in Fordyce, Arkansas for the candidates on Tuesday, September the 13th, 2022 at 6 o'clock p.m. That's a meet and greet. All of the candidates, if you're running for some type of office in Fordyce, we're going to be there, guys. That's right. We're going to be there. And you're going to be there, too. So remember, it's at the Fordyce Civic Center. They will be serving burgers and hot dogs and drinks. So on September the 13th, at 6 o'clock p.m. be at the Fordyce Civic Center if you want to meet the candidates in Fordyce. Also, guys, we got the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas. They're hiring night nurses with a $5,000 sign-on bonus. That's right. If you're RN, LPNs, reach out to the Greenhouse Cottages in Rising. They are hiring night nurses with a $5,000 sign-on bonus and a night shift pay differential. So call them today at 870-325-6202. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills, where they care about your elders. That's that percolator music. Y'all heard that percolator sound in the inside? Y'all heard that percolator? Time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Boy, I remember when people used to get on the dance floor dancing to the percolator. Boy, they looked at some of them looked at a hot mess. Everybody couldn't dance to the percolator. I don't know why folk were getting up there dancing to the percolator. Looked like a cup of hot, nasty cocoa. What's going on with everybody? What's happening, everybody? Good morning to you. Welcome to the Joe Show here in Fordyce, Arkansas on this beautiful Monday morning. So good to see everybody. made it through the weekend. If you woke up this morning, you definitely won. You definitely won. You definitely won. It's so good to see everybody. You know, we made it through the weekend. We made it through the weekend. If you feel blessed, say, I am blessed. What you say, KB? Oh, but hey, if you made it through the weekend, say what? Oh, I keep hearing like you saying. Maybe there's something coming through my headphones. So good morning, Rosie Lowe. What's going on, Marcella? What's up? What's up, Jamario Stevens? What's going on, Doug? What's up, Sandra Luckett? What's going on, Bree? What's happening with you, Aaron Reinhardt? Tequila Lomac? What's going on, Margie Stringer Sanders? Good morning to you. If I miss your name, please say something so I can say your name. Say your name. What's up, LaSandra Broughton? Good morning to you guys. We got two great topics, and we're going to dig into them, guys. Anybody got any birthdays? We want to make sure we wish your people a happy birthday. If you're traveling on the road this morning, headed to work, be careful out there. Watch for the animals in the woods and the cars on your side of the road. Remember, you have to drive for yourself and everybody else. So watch out there, guys. Be safe out there. Look out for those crazies. And y'all remember Friday, we just got through talking about, I was telling people before we got off the show how to be careful, and people are trying to do crazy things. Did you guys see the guy tried to kidnap the woman? I mean, he literally got in her car and tried to kidnap her. Y'all be careful out there. I'm telling you guys, thank you so much for sharing, LaSandra Broughton. Y'all, there's some nuts out there. I'm talking about trying to kidnap people. You know, and they kidnapped one woman. They found out that she didn't cook. And they sent her back home.
Communication at work, one click simpler.
That ain't funny.
I'm sorry. Looking for?
I'm sorry. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. But y'all be careful out there. Y'all really be careful out there, guys. You know, watch yourself. You know, be mindful. Be mindful of your surroundings. That's all I can tell you. You know, just be mindful of your surroundings and know, you know, what's going on, because you know, people don't ever think, I always tell KB, don't think people not watching you. Don't think people not watching you. So just be mindful about your work. You know, look around you and don't ever think there's nobody's watching, because there's always somebody watching. You know, people be watching. What's going on, Marlon Perry? Marlon say, what's up, Car Joe? He used to say Crockett Joe. He messing with me now. He been calling me Car Joe here lately. He been calling me Car Joe. That's all right. You know I'm finna get ready to get it in, bro. You know it's finna get ready to go down. You know it's finna go down. Guys, we got two great topics lined out. Did I miss a birthday? Let me make sure. Let me look all the way up. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody's birthday. If I missed somebody's birthday, I want to make sure I got it. Okay, nobody's birthday today. What about anniversary? You know, we got Aaron says, got my second grandbaby coming today. Please send some prayers up for Amber, Lynn, and Daisy today. About 12:30, they say. All right, then. Have a great time. We just sent our babies back. We had the grandbabies here the weekend. I watched them for KB while she did a lot of stuff. And KB said, wow. KB had, we had Kaylee Bug and we had CJ with us the weekend, and they was good babies. They did real good. They actually did real good while Cagney and Bianca was out celebrating their honeymoon. We kept them for a little while for them, so they're back now. Back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. You know, that's one of Eminem lines. All right, guys, let's move on. No birthdays. Then we're going to keep on pushing, guys. Y'all share the show for me if you don't mind. Click that little button that says share. Click that little button that says share. Man, there's been a lot of stuff happening, man, in the news. When you turn on the news and watch the news over there, guys, you know, I know a lot of people haven't been keeping up with the Ukraine and Russia war that's going on. They're watching over there because they're afraid that they're going to shoot the nuclear plant. I love you too, babe. The nuclear power plant, guys, is in Ukraine. It's been under fire, and they're afraid that they're going to shoot that nuclear power plant, guys. So we pray that don't happen, guys. And it's just, just copious amounts of stuff that's going on. I thought you were leaving. You'd already came in here. She just wanted to kiss me again, y'all. That's all that was. Love you too. Be careful. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for sharing, Miss Erin Reinhardt. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, guys, I keep up with that. I watch that from time to time because it's in the know and everything. Also, guys, we got a lot of. I mean, we even got some local news that went on here in the city of Fordyce, Arkansas, when I think up at Legends Cafe, he wanted individuals to know that there wasn't anything going on at Legends that was involving Legends. They had a worker there working, and this is public information that the worker was there working, and the sheriff department came inside Legends to retrieve this worker. And the owner of Legends posted this on social media that they came in with no warrants and things like that, guys. This was posted on social media, and so they're looking into that to see what was the situation. Legend Cafe owner stated that he lost business behind that, so that's in the local news, guys. It was posted all over social media. So I don't know what went on. I'm not there. I just saw this posted on local Facebook pages here in Fordyce, Arkansas. So it's just a lot of different things go on that you don't know. So I don't want to dig into it because I don't know exactly what all went on. But I'm sure that they're going to dig into that to figure out what went on. I did see the police cars and everything during that lunch hour around and about in that area, but I didn't know what was going on in that area, whatever. So I hope they straighten that out, because this is in our city and in our town, and I hope they can straighten that out, because Legends has been doing great. The restaurant has been doing awesome. They've been serving the community, as well as being involved, a lot of church people involved in that restaurant as well. So hey, let's just pray for them. Pray everything get worked out. Pray they can work everything out. Good morning, Tylisha Thomas. Good morning. Good to see you. All right, guys. Anything else in the news that we didn't talk about, guys? We got the Fordyce Redbuds, guys. They took on Monticello. Man, I was hurt. Fordyce had a 21-6 lead in halftime, guys. At halftime, our Redbuds had a 21-6 lead at halftime, guys, and all of a sudden, man, that's why I tell you, you remember the old phrase they used to say, don't count your chickens before they hatch? Man, Monticello come back and beat the Redbuds 36-28. That's right. The Redbuds at halftime had a 21-6 lead over the Monticello Goats. And after that, Monticello came back. Second quarter, second half, it was all them. 36-28. Fordyce scored one more time. That was it. They took it home. So congratulations to the Monticello Goats. I know somebody they don't like me when I say the Monticello Goats. They want me to say the Monticello Billies. Congratulations to the Monticello Billies and the Fordyce Redbuds. Good fight, good game. But hey, this kind of, getting the kids together, Monticello is a much bigger school than Fordyce. But we still hung in there with them. We almost took them out. We've been beating Monticello for years. Monticello ain't nothing to beat, But, they just got one off on us this year. All right, the Redbuds, they travel to Magna Code next, guys. That's right, guys. On September the 22nd, guys, they will travel. I mean, the 2nd. It should be September the 2nd. They will be traveling to Magna Code, guys. They'll be traveling to Magna Code to take on Magna Code, guys. So let's wish the Bugs luck. And we pray they have a safe game and they get a chance to get down there and get a win. They need to get that first win under their belt. Once they get that first win under their belt, they will be okay. We got the Sandra says, congratulations to Drew Central Parish on their win Friday against Bearden. 42-2. Bearden scored 22 points. What up? Bearden must be a little bit better than they was last year. Cut up, Bearden. 22 points. I'm cheering for Bearden. That's my alma mater. I graduated from Bearden. Y'all might have beat us, but we scored. That's the way I look at it. Good morning, Sandra Taylor. Good morning. Good to see you. But hey, y'all might have beat us, but we scored. That's right, guys. The Bearden Barrels, guys. So, hey, guys, if you're not doing it, share the show for me. Somebody from Beard, share the show. If you from Beard, share the show for me. All right, Sandra, what you got going on? Good to see you. All right, guys, we finna get ready to get into our topics. It was something I was talking to a person about, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. You know, always before I go into my topics, I always share something with you guys, a little saying or something like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, have y'all ever talked to somebody who's they're blessed? They're blessed. They well off. They got money. They nice cars, nice homes. And when you're talking to them, and when you leave from around them, you get done talking with them, and you get from around them, it almost feels as if they bragging. I always say this, you know, I know that you're happy because you're somewhat successful, but be careful not to sound like you're bragging. You can't hear it, but others can. Let me say that again. I know that you're happy because you're well off, you're somewhat successful, you're somewhat blessed in so many ways, but be careful not to sound as if you're bragging. You can't hear it, but others can. I've been around people like that before. And sometimes, you know, you have to be mindful of what you're talking about. You have to be mindful of what you're discussing with somebody. When God has blessed you with different things, always, regardless of how you got it, regardless of you was blessed with it, regardless of how you inherited it, regardless, always humble yourself. Always humble yourself, because you never know when somebody may walk away from you feeling like all you doing is bragging. All you do is talk about how much stuff you got. All you do is talk about what kind of cars you got, how much money you got. All you do, you may feel like you're trying to show them that you're doing good, but when you walk away, it may sound like you're very, 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 very prideful. So, you know, we got to be really mindful that humble yourself. You know, I try not to brag on what I have. You know, believe me, nowadays you don't have to brag on anything you got. People will hate on you even if you ain't bragging. That's just what people gonna do. So you bragging just gonna make it worse. So if people see you with a new car, you can let them speak first. You don't have to, hey man, come out here, let me show you something. You ain't got to do that. Because believe me, the person that you saying, come on out here, let me show you something, they probably already know you got it, just ain't saying nothing. I've drove up in new vehicles before, and I've walked in a store or something like that with a new vehicle. People know you got a new vehicle. Some people just don't want to say nothing to you about it. Some people don't even want to say a word. Don't say nothing. They see the car. You ain't got to brag about it. They see it. You know, so, you know, just be mindful that when you got something, just try to remain humble. You know, and I didn't write this down, but I mean, as far as people trying to make you feel comfortable by, I'm not gonna use the word comfortable. I'm not gonna use the word comfortable. Let me see what Doug says. Doug says, yes, be humble because it could change in a blink of an eye. They say here today, gone tomorrow. Hey, as my daddy used to say, here today, gone today. And that's true. Here today, gone today. So Aaron says, humble and kind rarely fails. That's right, guys. Humble yourself. You know, that is so much pride going on social media right now. When it come down to that's why come a lot of our young people are dealing with a lot of depression. Guys, social media puts a lot of pressure on you. If you got a weak mind, I've said this so many times. If you got a weak mind, you can't do social media. Because you have young girls on there who are thinking they're ugly. Because they've seen all these beautiful young girls on social media that's really neat, petite. They're not heavy set.
And it's a lot of young girls dealing with depression right now today because they see and they're trying to compete with these young ladies on social media. When they see they're not their body type, when they see they're not as, they don't look as pretty, they go into depression. And some of them actually kill themselves. So that's what I'm saying. If you know your child have a weak mindset, you may need to monitor their social media. There's so many suicides, guys. Here, it's just so much of that going on, and that's a lot of peer pressure out there. If you turn on social media, you turn on TikTok, Instagram, you turn on these different social media platforms, and all you see is young ladies on there. They're showing off their bodies. They're or even young men. They're showing how fit they are. They're showing how nice looking they are. They show how pretty they are. And your child is there getting picked on. But they on social media. And they're being picked on. I'm telling you guys, social media is such a powerful tool. Simple as that. Jamalia says, humility and good character is very important. Amen. So guys, monitor that. I'm just keeping it on the real, y'all. It's so many young people. If you got young people in school, you got grandkids in school, y'all pay attention to family members. Pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to friends who are stressed out. Pay attention to somebody who may be going through a bad relationship. You never know when that person may have on their mind that they want to kill themselves. You just don't know. Pay attention to the signs. Look for the signs. You know, Jamario, we was all trained in that. We know we try to, we've heard several times at the place that we used to work that, pay attention to the signs. Know if a kid's serious. If they say they're going to kill themselves, that don't mean they want to die. But let me tell you something. If a person say they're going to kill themselves and you say, well, they say if they're going to do it, they're not going to tell. Yeah, that's true. But the ones who say they're going to do it, they'll do it for attention seeking. They still can kill themselves. So if someone's even attention seeking, you still got to watch them. You still got to watch them. The suicide rate is very, very, very high, guys. And that's something that in the community of whether you're black or whether you're white, Hispanic, Latino, Chinese, Japanese, whatever, the suicide rate is high, guys. And here lately since COVID, it's been even higher. So pay attention to your loved ones. Pay attention to your kids, the ones that's being bullied. Pay attention to your young ladies who can't deal with the peer pressure of social media. If they're on social media, pay attention to the young ladies who think they're ugly. I'm telling you that now. Pay attention to your young ladies, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews. Pay attention to these individuals who think they are ugly. I'm telling you, guys, if they think they're ugly, pay attention to them. I don't care if they're pretty, because there is some. I know a young lady. I know a lady who was telling me about her daughter, and her daughter is gorgeous, but her daughter thinks she's ugly, and it's because of the peer pressure of social media. Her daughter thinks she's ugly, and her daughter is not ugly at all, and she's been dealing with that for a long time. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You got to pay attention to people like that. All right, guys, let's move on. We're finna dig into our first topic. If you're ready for our first topic, guys, I need you guys to say ready. Say ready. And y'all, I don't know what putting on my heart to talk about that, but y'all talk to your daughters, nieces, and especially the young ladies, because there is so much peer pressure. So much peer pressure on social media, and they're trying to compete with each other. They're trying to look like somebody else. They're trying to make their body shaped like somebody else because there's so much peer pressure on social media. Hey, what you see is what you get. You got to develop a mindset of what you see is what you get. Folks taking apps on Facebook and they're changing the way they look totally. It's some people who change themselves so much with apps on social media. When you see them, you don't even know it's them. You be like, you look familiar. You look like a girl on some. Don't you know somebody gonna finally see you in person one day? You can change. You can take that app. You can change that app. You can change the way you look. But one day, somebody gonna see the real you. So stop changing yourself so much on there. I can understand, you brighten up your skin a little bit, but some folks changing their lips, their nose, their eyes, their waistline, their chest, everything. Somebody gonna see you in person one day. Remember that. All right. Here is our first topic of the day. All right. Topic number 1, man rights. Let me see what Sanja said. Sanja says, Beyonce look like Beyonce on social media and in person look like Flavor. You said it. You said it. You said it. I know I seen this young lady one day. She gonna say, hey, Joe. I was like, hey. She like, what's up? I was like, nothing. And when you don't know nobody's name, you gotta try to, she was like, I watch your show. I was like, okay, cool. She was like, yeah. I was like, you do? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay. She said, I don't look familiar. I was like, no. And she got her phone. I said, that's you. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that is. That ain't you. No, I ain't gonna do that. All right, our first topic. Our first topic of the day. Our first topic. All right, our first topic. Our first topic, guys. Man rights. Joe. Man rights, Joe. I have dated my lady friend for 4 months now. Well, here's my issue, Joe. Well, we went out to eat at a small little hometown restaurant. The restaurant had one bathroom. When she went in, she used it. Well, Joe, I went in after her, and when I walked in, I smelled a bad body odor. I assumed maybe it was there when she got there and used it and went on. I used it and went on. Well, later that week, Joe, we became intimate, kissing and things were getting a bit spicy when I smelled that same odor I smelled in the bathroom a few weeks ago. Well, Joe, I ended the intimacy part and changed the atmosphere. Now, Joe, I never said anything because I don't know how to do it. But my question is, where do I start? She keep picking with me, telling me I'm scared. Ha, ha, ha. I'm not scared. I just don't want to don't want to be smelling her like that. What move would you make, Joe? So you asking me what move would I make? I'm asking y'all what move would y'all make? Okay, so the young man said he went in the bathroom afterwards, and it was a body odor in the bathroom, but he assumed it was already there. It was like before she got there, just maybe the way the bathroom smelled. But later on, a few weeks later, they began to get a little bit intimate, and he's got a whiff of that same smell that he smelled at the bathroom. So he was wanting to know, and then she's telling him that he didn't want to be intimate because he's scared. Like, you scared, ha, ha, ha. But he's like, no, that ain't it. I smell something. So he's like, what do you do? I don't, he don't know how to do it. So he said, but my question is, where do I start? She keep picking with me, telling me that I'm scared. Ha, ha, ha. I'm not scared. I just don't want to be smelling her like that. What move would you make, Joe? Why did you say what move would I? Why you gotta just single me out? Why you couldn't just say, ask the Joe Show people what move would they make? Okay, all I got right now is KB say, oh wow, and I got a goodness. Sandra, okay, Sandra just finna lay it out. I know Sandra. Sandra probably finna just. Sandra said, tell her, yes, you are scared because she smelled like something. Give me your phone, Sandra. Give me your phone. You go sit over there in the corner and you wait till the show over with. Give me your phone. Hand it to me. Hand me your phone. All right. We got Sandra said, tell her if she doesn't appreciate it, move on. All right. That's what Sandra Taylor said. I had the two Sandras. They commented. We got Doug says, run before it run. Y'all be nice. Y'all be. Tell her she has an odor. Tell the truth. All right. I think she should sit herself down and ask her. I think he should sit her down, ask her, what is that smell? And see what she will say. You sound scared to tell her, says Kevin Archer says. What's up, kid folk? She telling him he's scared. So I would just come out and tell her, look, you need to go to the doctor. Kevin Archer! I'm going to tell your dad on you. Kevin Archer, hey. Woo, boy, you crazy. Kevin said she's sick. Hey, you can't. Kevin done skipped the bathrooms. Kevin done skipped taking a bath. He done skip using deodorant. He done skip using Victoria's Secret. He done say go straight to the doctor. Okay, all right. I know I gotta weigh in on this. Listen. Hold on. Let me read these other comments. Say you could find one of her girlfriends and sisters and talk to her. Okay, that's a good idea. Or he could just break it off and never see her again, said Sandra Taylor. All right, let's see what my girl Christy says. Christy says, admit to being scared, but let her know why you are scared. Okay, that makes sense. Sandra says, Kevin is right, Joe. He can tell her he is not trying to hurt her feelings, but there is a smell and she needs to go to the doctor and have it checked out. And I want to say this. I'm going to read Bree's comment here, then I'm going to tell you what I want to say. It could be something, some serious of her medicine or something like that. Okay, you right about that, Margie. Bree says she needs to wash her. This poor man don't need to be gagging and hitting it at the same time. Sherry, come get your daughter. Sherry, wake up. Come get Bree. Hey, all right. Check this out. I'm going to tell you now, there is not an easy way to tell somebody that they stink or they stank or they're funky. It's not I'm not even going to act like it's not an easy way. It depends on you. Me, I would just say, hey, I smell something. I mean, everybody is not. Some people try to be so politically right. You know, they try to be, be careful, walk on eggshells. But that's your health you're talking about. Because the person probably truly don't know. And I'm going to tell you why I say they probably truly don't know. Some people they get nose blind of their own body odor. I tell you how you know. Put on some perfume or some cologne if you're a man. If you're a woman, put on some perfume. You know you wear it all day, you can't smell it. You cannot, because I go around people, they be like, oh, Joe, you smell so good. Oh, Joe, they don't do that, KB. They don't do that all the time. I don't want to make it seem like they, but some people do tell me it be a lot of little old ladies, KB. It'd be a whole bunch, I promise, it'd be a whole bunch of little bit of old ladies that, you smell. It don't never be no fine, sexy woman. I ain't gonna I mean, sometimes it do, but most of the time it's be old women. I just want to make sure I clear that up. They say, let me just move. Let's change the subject now. But you can be nose blind. You wear something and you can wear it for a long time. You wearing it, but you can't smell it. That's the way some people body odor is. I ain't lying. Some folks ought to can tell they musty though, because you get musty. I don't care how long you gonna smell that mustard. I'm sorry about that. You just musty. You musty. But I mean, body odor is something that gets in a relation. It can destroy a relationship. Body odor can, especially if you meet somebody. That's why you need to, you're not sure about anything. If you're trying to sit up and talk about you fixing to be intimate with somebody, you need to get up and go wash your tail before you be intimate with somebody. And you don't know, you need to go wash your tail before you jump up and do that. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, and hey, I'm just saying, friction causes heat, heat causes sweat, sweat causes body odor. Let's say that again. Friction causes heat, heat causes sweat, sweat causes body odor. Friction causes heat, heat causes sweat, sweat causes body odor. I just want to say that. Rosalo says, maybe he shook to her, let's take a shower together. Maybe he said to her, let's take a shower together first. That's a smart way of telling her. Okay, so Rosa said maybe he need to tell her, let's take a shower together. All right. Sandra said, hey, Joe, he could just start sniffing and ask, do you smell that? And then jokingly say, is that you or me? Maybe she would get the hint. That's a good way to put it too. I like that, Sandra Taylor. I like that. Body odor, funky. What if you wash your tail and the odor is still there? If you wash your tail and the odor is still there, that's coming out of fluids. If you washing and the odor still there, that's something fluid. That's something held in fluids. That ain't nothing. That's an infection. I didn't want to say that, Woo! Kevin said garbage truck juice. Hey, hold on. Bree says, I recommend her some apple cider vinegar. I heard it's good for that pH balance. All right. Let me see what KB says. KB says, some people have to take medication due to natural body odor that they can't control seriously. Okay. I heard about that, KB. I heard about that. We got to tell her directly and respectfully something is off. Maybe body odor, fluids, or medicine is something that sound like Jamario talking about a car. Jamario, sound like you talking about a car needing alignment or something. Yeah, I can hear the mechanic saying, Mr. Brazil, something's off. Maybe your body odor or maybe your fluids. Maybe you need to check your fluids. You need an alignment. Jamal, you sound like the mechanic changed my order, my last oil job. Something's a little off there. Woo! Okay. All right, check this out. All right, let's wrap this one up. let's wrap this one up. All right. In a case like that, guys, one of the main things I would normally do in a situation like this, if there's somebody with body odor, seriously, somebody says something that is probably one of the most recognizable things that I probably would do is say, "Is that you? You smell that? Is that you?" I mean, ha ha ha, I laugh with it, but it's got to get away. And I would rather tell the person than, you know, because most people will go out, if they don't know you, they're going to go out and they're going to talk about you. Most people who don't know you, they're going to go out and talk about you. If they don't know you, if you smell bad or something, and girl, I wasn't going to fool with him, girl, he was stinking. Girl, he was musty. Girl, his so-and-so was musty. I mean, so, you know, and you get a bad rap for that, and people will walk around and they'll talk about you, and you don't know you're getting talked about. You know, same thing with guys, man. I ain't fooling with her, man. She smelled like this. She smelled like fish. She smelled bad. So now that person got a bad. So if you truly like the individual, you know, you dated them, you know, 3-4 months, then y'all try to be intimate, and you have, you know, if you truly like the person, you know, tell them. Now, if you tell them that and they come back at you and say, "Yeah, I have an issue. I got an issue. I've been knowing this," or whatever, then you got to think strongly if you want to even be involved with the person, because it could be a medication issue, like KB brought up earlier. You know, KB says on here, she says, it's got to be told. If you care about her, and apparently you do, you have to sit down and talk about it. Exactly. You gotta tell her. It's got to be told. So sit down with her. Tell her that, you know, I've noticed that the last couple times, you know, something going on, and just be honest, because if she don't appreciate your honesty and she get angry about it, then go on. Y'all only dating. You know, at least the next man will get a chance to enjoy her smelling better, because she might get mad at you and be embarrassed and break up with you. But at least you helped her, and at least you told her. Simple as that. But it's got to be told, because like I said, some people are nose blind. They can't smell themselves. They cannot smell themselves, but others can. Others can. All right, guys, let's dig into our last topic. I got a few minutes and we're going to do it. So tell me, are you ready for the next topic? Here we go. Topic number 1, it says, man writes, Joe, I went out on my first date with my female friend over 2 months ago. Very beautiful young lady, may I add. Well, here's my issue, Joe. We stopped by my parents' home. I wanted her to meet my parents. We stopped by and I introduced them to her and her to them. Here's the kicker, Joe. She's never brought up her family or even mentioned taking me to meet her family. Joe, is this something I need to ask her to do, or do I wait for her to do it on her own? So, Margie, Christy, Sandra, he said, this man said he's taking this young lady. They've been together for 2 months. He's taking this young lady to meet his family. He's taking to see his mom and dad and all that good stuff. Said, but out of these 2 months, she's never brought up her family. She's never taken him to introduce him to her family. And he haven't brought it up. He's just let it went, because he's like, you know, should I ask or should I wait for her to do it on her own? Because he knows she have a family, but she haven't taken him yet. So he's wondering, should he ask her or should he just let her do this on her own? But everything seemed to be going good. All right, Sandra says, too soon to be meeting families. Man, slow down. You've only been together a couple of months. All right. We got Aaron says, wait, there is a reason she hasn't introduced him. All right. All right. So sound like, I'm not gonna rush through this one, but I know we only got 10 to 11 minutes, and I want to make sure that he get this. So far, the two comments has been, you're moving a little too fast, and it might be, all right. We got Sandra says, that is way too soon to be introducing him to somebody's family. All right. Only 2 months, and she ain't doing it yet. He's doing it. And let me say this, because we only got a few minutes. I'm going to be weighing in. I'll be reading topics. Listen, bro. Man, just because you're real serious doesn't mean she's real serious yet. Why do people think relationships should move at the same speed? Your relationship with her is not going to move at the same speed with her relationship with you. You could be moving 100 miles per hour. She could be moving 30 miles per hour. Stop thinking that just because you like somebody a certain way, they're going to like you back the certain way. People don't do that. You're running, everybody don't. Just because a woman going out on a date with you, liking you, she may not be ready for you to meet her family yet. Because I'm gonna tell you, meeting a family means like you in there, you locked, you loaded, you in there, you meeting the family. Because some people they could date every weekend and bring somebody around their folks. Every other week they bringing somebody around their folks. Don't do that. If you're not serious with somebody, don't be just bringing everybody around your folks if you ain't serious with them yet. Some folks ready to jump up and bring every weekend. You bringing a different dude to your folks. Your folks talk about you. I'm telling you what your folks doing. You don't do that. He should wait for her to do it on her own time. Be patient, says LaSandra Brown. I agree with you 100%. Sandra Taylor says, maybe she's not that into you. And that could be the case. Maybe she's still trying to get into you, because, just because a person is not taking you to meet their folks, that don't mean they're not liking you. That don't mean that they may be just still trying to learn you. So don't take this as a negative thing because she haven't taken you yet. She's probably not ready yet. She see you likes her. You've already taken her to meet your family, so she see you like her a lot. That's cool. Let her see that. But, maybe she's like, hey, slow your roll. I'll take you when I want to. So give her time. Let her keep dating you. And maybe something you can say, something you would do to make her say, okay, I feel safe enough to let this man meet my family, let this man meet my kids, meet my mom, meet my dad, my brothers, my sisters, and when you do that, man, do it. Let her do it on her own. Don't bring it up, because if you bring it up, she may do it and not want to do it. Let her do it on her own, because if she do it on her own, that means she like you. She's learned to like you on her own. She's learned to like you on her own. Maybe it's something she's waiting to see. Maybe it's something you need to do that she'll know, but you don't know. And that's okay. It's like putting a puzzle together. You just don't know how the pieces fit until you start doing it, So maybe after a while you'll hit those right pieces and they'll fit, and she'll be like, okay, this is the guy I want my mom to meet. This is the guy I want my dad to meet. But until then, man, let her make her mind up to do it. You don't make her mind up for her. Because if you make her mind up for her, she may not show up to the next date. This is your boy Joe, Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show, guys. All right, guys, we got Soup for the Soul coming up on November 19th in Wilmore, Arkansas. We'll be pushing that a little harder on next month. And I'll see you guys at the end of the week. Remember, I will be giving away gas money. I'm going to go and tell you it will be Friday on the show, guys. So if you're watching the show, just know Friday we'll be giving away some gas money on Friday. I'll see you guys then. I'll be back Wednesday though, but just wanted to go and put that out. We did it last week, but I got at the end of the show I ain't have time to do it. But we'll be doing it this Friday coming up. Love you guys. I'll see you guys here on Wednesday morning. Be safe out there. We'll see you at 7 o'clock. For donations to the Joe Show, guys, # Joe Show Brazil. We out. Peace. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy your Monday. Get it any kind of way. It's the Joe Show heading out the house today. I gotta click the